Okay, we're back. Hey folks, my name's Old Man More Date, and we're continuing on with part 5 of our Disco Elysium playthrough, Muscle Memory, where we're playing an incredibly cruel, vindictive, mean, nasty cop who loves being a cop, and he loves abusing the power that comes with it, almost as much as he loves drugs and smoking. So, we're going to keep going, and we're going to find our way. We just, once again, finished questioning Gart. We're going to be going out here, and we're going to be talking to the gardener who kind of gave us weird information. Something off with this gardener. We're going to get to the bottom of it. Though she did give us gloves, but if we can put the screws to her and make her life miserable, then we're fulfilling our character's destiny. All right. Let's do this. Also, maybe we can get some of those salts.
It's raining again.
The young woman looks up at the overladen sky.
It was clear just an hour ago.
Tell me, what exactly have you been doing in the greenhouse in March?
Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so.
She points to her wheelbarrow, surprised at the question.
Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow.
I will squint my eyes and look at her intently.
Stop looking at her. Look around. What do you see?
An entrance to the yard.
That's right. And the canal, the bookstore, the harbor gates. This is a great vantage point for keeping an eye on you.
Are you by any chance keeping an eye on us?
No, of course not. I don't understand what this is about.
She looks towards the yard and her expression clears.
The kid did this, right? The red-haired rat? Can't say a sentence without or kipped. He's always giving me trouble.
I was talking to him, yes.
Maybe you shouldn't be. I mean, you do your job, but that kid is beyond help. And he certainly won't help you.
She shakes her head.
You've been resting here for quite a while, haven't you?
The lieutenant intervenes, looking at her intently.
Yes, I'm tired.
I understand. The RCM isn't welcome here, and the locals want to keep an eye on us.
There's silence, the smallest of smiles.
That's okay, miss. Do what you have to do. I think we're done here.
The lieutenant nods to you. I wonder if I can get into that graveyard. Graveyard? I meant greenhouse. Alright. Man. Oh yeah, we could just open the lock now. We got the keys. It's dumpster diving time, folks.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Come on, there we go. There's blue here. This logo is this is the logo of the municipality of Revachol. All right.
This trash container.
Let's just open the padlock.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
What's this?
Just the feeling. A warning from some part of you.
No, open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons,
Get a
dirty
new
rags,
skill point.
and organic waste.
All right, so we are going to level up. And we leveled up our endurance. I think that's what we want to do. There we go. 2 points in each. We're great now. We're fine. Not going to die with a single failed roll now, at least.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Lieutenant peers in. I'm going to search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good
Well, I need
measure.
another drink.
But hey, what's this?
Oh, what?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
A man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable-looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Someone from the whirling threw it in the trash? I don't know. I'm boring? No. It must be a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know either. You should take stock of your notes. Make sure it's all there. Official notes contain informants' names. If some have fallen into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, bloodletting may well ensue.
Okay. I'll say nothing.
It will also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Anyway, where were we?
The lieutenant peers into the trash container where the soggy cartons and the rags stink uninvitingly. I'll look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it.
Tasty.
Some pasta wrapper.
Mm-hmm.
Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what? Dumpster diving?
No, searching for evidence in the trash.
Oh, okay. I will dive further.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Alright, we're gonna pick up the rags then.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Nice find.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Less cool.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Interesting.
Drop them in here, officer.
The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. I'll bag the trousers.
Guitar mark blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
He looks through the container. Lieutenant quickly searches the jeans. Yeah, that's
the
right.
belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
I'll reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
He nods to himself.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
Thrown out towel, a mug, that's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one.
He nods.
I'd advise against confronting that force.
He nods towards the red-haired boy behind him. Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put it here. You think someone from the Whirling? Yeah. You think someone from the Whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay, let's proceed.
the lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
The mug. I'm getting that mug.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron,
An antique?
only in its social sensibility.
I will take the mug. The lieutenant briefly glances at the mug, then returns his sight to the trash. Close the
The
lid.
container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
All right. Let's try to get that body down.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that
Corpse smell.
Emitting
Imitating.
it is all it does
Gross. God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
I'm gonna let go of my nose without throwing up. That's what I'm gonna do.
now. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor.
Knew that wasn't gonna happen.
Fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna let it out. Nice. Very classy. Get that hangover out there.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
We've all been there. Well, some of us.
The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Fucking corpse.
Keep it.
The lieutenant hands you a blue checkered handkerchief. Thanks. I wipe my mouth.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
Okay, where do we get the ammonia from?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell.
I don't know if she's gonna be too friendly to help.
If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Okay. Alright, let's go talk to the gardener again. It's wet. Very wet. Alright, gardener lady, if that is your real name. It's not. Her name's not the gardener. Alright.
Hello again, officer. How
Hey.
are things?
Do you still have your salts? I think I could use some.
Sure. I'm done with them.
She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Alright. I have such terrible physical stats that I don't expect this to go well at all. But here we go. Now do I? Handkerchief. Uh-huh. Yeah, there we go. Oh, interactable. Oh! That's right, the ledger. And also the racist mug is interactable.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here?
It's quite a lot. There's actually quite a lot to read here, actually. Look at all the content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Oh boy. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology. Sounds good.
So again, you dug it out of the trash. Why? It wasn't going to offend anyone there. Why don't you just get back to your case?
You know what? Do what I want. Did I just take a point? Nope, I'm good. All right.
What's the ledger you found in the trash? A pitiful cabbage of white
My-
and yellow
my
papers
ledger.
hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic.
Oh no.
It's a metaphor for you.
I see how it is.
Thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us.
Alright, I'm going to inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
All right, maybe it's kitchen tissue. They look exactly the same.
If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue. It's not, though. It's toilet paper.
Perception smell. Thanks, perception. Take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper, I mean kitchen tissue, sorry, peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger, and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
I smell the ledger.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
Which toilet would that be?
Remember when I said the smell of the upstairs bathroom was so rank they should have sent a poet to describe it?
I see. Is sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of a toilet cleaner a line this poet might have used?
Why, yes it is. Among many other things. This cleaning tablet is used by the whirling in rags. Perhaps that's where the ledger was dropped in the toilet. By you.
All right, we're going to inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn
That's
down
my
to
cat.
nothing, has been attached to the clip.
She wants in the office, but she's not allowed in. Zuggy, no! Oh, poor Zuggy. She's an old girl, but she's not allowed in the office. I will run my finger across the aluminum.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Okay.
Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Hey, Lieutenant, what is this? Point to the sticker.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
He's lost in his own notes. Takes him a moment to see it. How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example...
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Alright, that's all, thank you.
Okay.
He returns to his neatly kept notes.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand. It's a sorry sight.
I'm gonna browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short
God, this voice actor's so good.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden,
Quite a few.
crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Okay, what is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Wow.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Impressive.
What do you mean? Is that all?
2 cases a week, good caseload, Lieutenant.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appear to be my load, Lieutenant. I'm not too sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Nice brisk pace, the way I like it.
I prefer a normal caseload. It's a matter of method.
He turns back to his own case files.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if
Okay,
mostly
all right.
illegible.
Is that it?
The notebook is annual. It says 51 on what remains of its cover. A molten strap of cardboard. Everything prior to this must have belonged to a previous volume. In short, there was more.
Yeah, there was mention of a naming convention here.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
I like that.
A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Sounds right.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Alright. Count the pages. I had to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Nice.
Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper!
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil.
Aw.
It's unfitting of this monumental event. The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But
Hey, Kim, do you got a pen?
the lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Can I have one?
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
With this beauty, commit to paper!
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity.
I like it.
Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you.
Nice.
You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Feels like completion. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia.
I
Now,
appreciate
all
that.
remains is to name the case.
Hey, Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a...
Well, anyway, he said, we have a very good name for the case now. Good.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
All right. I'm done inspecting these.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers.
Can
They're
I
a little further from your nose now.
Can I read the case files now?
Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the Next World Mural.
Wait. What is HDB 41?
41 is your precinct.
And what about HDB?
It's safe to say those are the initials of the officer responsible for the case. Your initials.
Wow, I don't know what to say to that.
I got nothing here either. Logic really isn't the best faculty to have this conversation with, but it's the one you got. So sorry.
All right, how long does it take to read a case?
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
I can revisit this.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
All right, we're going to put the ledger away. And we're going to work at the damaged ledger again next episode. Thank you guys very much for hanging out today. If you enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe and all that jazz. See you next time.